So today I'm going to be doing this purple half cut crease makeup look. First off, I'm using this 24 karat rose gold elixir by Versali to hydrate my skin and make my makeup go on more smoothly. The way that the video is sped up, it makes it look like I'm rubbing the mess out of my face, but I'm really not. I'm gently massaging it. Okay, now I'm using this vitamin infused complexion prep spray by Urban Decay to prep and prime my skin. For my brows, I use an angled brush to apply Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. First, I underline the bottom of my brows, and then I apply the most product to the far end and arch and slowly blend it to the front part of my brow. Then, using another angled brush, I'm going to be applying some darker colored brow powder. I tried to show it in the video, but I couldn't get like the whole thing in. But it's by Max Studio and I got it from TJ Maxx a while back. Yeah, there's the brow powder that I was talking about. And I'm just blending that through to make sure that the pomade doesn't look uneven or is it spotty. Now I'm using a spoolie to just blend that through even more. For my concealer, I'm using the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte in the color Fair Neutral. And first I underline my brows and I'm just kind of blending that down a little bit as I go. And then I'm taking it over top of my brows, starting at the end of my arch, and then I'll work it to the front. I know that my hand gets in the way, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I've already prepped and primed my eyes. I had blended out my concealer with my camera shut off, so it didn't get in the video, but I'm using the color Bon Fresco as a transition from the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And now I'm using Love Letter mainly in my outer corner and focusing on my crease to really make that crease more defined. And I'm using a small fluffy brush by Morphe to blend that out. Now I'm taking the color All Star from the Subculture palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm taking that in my outer corner and blending it up into my crease with the same fluffy brush I used with Love Letter. Now I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and cutting my crease with a small round flat brush. And just slowly blending that out. Now I'm just defining my crease again, and I go back in with Tempura, however you say that, from the Modern Renaissance palette. Then I'm taking Love Letter and focusing that on the outside of my cut crease to blend it out. Now I'm taking the Too Faced Glitter Glue Primer and I'm just focusing that between my cut crease and my shadow. And then I'm taking the color Confetti from the Glitter Bomb palette by Too Faced to add that glitter. For my eyeliner, I'm using the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. And I start in like close to my inner corner of my eye, and then I just bring that out and make it sharper as I go along, make it thicker, however I like it. And then part of the video got cut out, but at the end I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to get that line sharper and more defined. For my primer, I'm using the Hangover Primer by Too Faced and rubbing that all over my skin. massage gently, but it looks a lot rougher than it actually is. And then I'm taking the Professional primer by Benefit Cosmetics and focusing on mainly my T-zone and a little bit of my cheek areas because I have like really big pores. Then I'm taking this yellow complexion corrector, I think from Hard Candy. I'm going under my eyes with that to kind of hide my bags. And then I'm using a green colored correction to cover up my pimples and redness and any other uneven skin. And I take a beauty blender and I blend that out. If you don't blend it out, it'll leave like really bad green lines and yellow lines, so that has to be blended. Now I'm taking the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline in the color Fair, and I'm just going back over my color issues, color spots, any redness, and the yellow that I had done under my eyes so it doesn't look so yellow or green whenever I put my foundation on top of it. For my foundation, I used a mixture of the Milani 2-in-1 foundation in the color 2 Natural and the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Snow, and I mixed those two together, and I'm using a clean, damp beauty blender to blend that down. And I blend it all the way down my neck, all over my face, to make sure that it doesn't look like I'm wearing a mask or that I look orange. And the dampness of the beauty blender helps blend it better. That's why I like make sure that it's clean and damp. For my contour, I'm using the Fair Cream Contour Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm taking the two darkest colors and going on under my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, and contouring my nose and under my lips. Because I have really small lips, so the contour underneath of them makes them look a little bit bigger. Then I just blend that out with the same beauty blender I used for my foundation. Now I'm taking the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline and going under my eyes to brighten them. I'll contour my nose with it, and then the top of my Cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. And I take the Shape Tape concealer and go a little bit over that because it helps it blend out smoother and more evenly. Plus it adds a little bit of that extra coverage. And I'm taking a different beauty blender to blend that out so I don't get the colors mixed. But then I go back in with the same beauty blender I had used for my foundation and my contour, and I just blend out those edges to make sure they're not sharp lines. Now I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, and I'm going under my eyes to set. Well, basically like anywhere that I had put concealer, as well as under my cheekbones, so that whenever I apply bronzer it looks sharper. Now I'm using the Dallas bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics and taking that under my cheekbones, my forehead, on my nose, and I'll take a little bit under my lips as well. I'm using a large fluffy brush by Morphe and wiping away all the setting powder. I'm taking a blush by Fiona Styles in the color Lex and going over my cheeks and a little bit along the bridge of my nose to add a little bit of color to my face. Oh, and excuse my friend, like she just walked in the back and my brother couldn't cut it out. Anyways, I'm using the colors Bon Fresco and Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette and going under my eyes with that. Now I'm using the Pro Light Fusion by Makeup Forever in the color 1 and highlighting my brow bones. And then I take a little bit of that confetti glitter from the Glitter Bomb palette and going in my corners with that too. I set it with the Make It Last setting spray by Milani. Now I'm applying that Pro Light Fusion highlighter to my cheekbones, my nose. Oh yeah, sorry about that, I dropped something. But I take that on my cheekbones, my nose, my Cupid's bow, and my chin. Then I'm taking the Champagne Pop highlighter by Becca, and I had put it on a fan brush and sprayed it with a little bit of setting spray to make it wet. And I'm just taking that in the same areas I had applied the Pro Light Fusion. Blending it out with my finger a little bit. I'm taking a little bit of the confetti glitter from the Glitter Bomb palette and adding it to my highlight because I like it to pop a little bit more and that helps it. Now this lip liner that I'm using, I can't remember what the name of it is because I've used it so often that like the name is rubbed off. But it's by NYX, and I'm overlining my lips slightly because like I said, I have really small lips, so I kind of have to. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Crush and going over my lips with that. I decided later on I didn't like the matte look though, so I added a little bit of gloss on top. You'll see that at the end. My brother edited my video, so excuse like any of the little bloopers he's put in there. Anyways, that's my finished look. For my lashes, I used the Aphrodite lashes by Divine Lash Co. I know I didn't show that in this video because they're kind of hard for me to put on in a camera. I'll try to show that in a different one. And like I said, I use lip gloss, which you can see now, like my lips aren't shiny. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. And if you would like to follow my makeup account, it's _queen.tea. And if you would like to follow my regular account, it's x.t0ri.x, so x.tori.x. And just subscribe and like if you liked it. Comment below if you want. Thanks, bye.